Link in the description for the non-timer version of this video, or if you want, you can pull up your copy of episode 1 of WandaVision and press play on it when I press play when the timer reaches 0. So, because of comic books, I have what I think is at least a solid guess on where they're going with this show. They're probably going to change quite a bit. Not at all fun fact. House of M was actually the first comic I ever read. And because House of M was the first comic I ever read, it was also the last comic I ever read for quite a long time. I was not fond of it. But the actual premise of it was rock solid. So let's see where they're taking this. My big question, because I think we all know that that they have the sitcom thing going on in the 50s with Vision and Scarlet Witch, is how long do they play it straight for? How long is it just the sitcom? No, extra information, things like that. And in the background, Howard Stark is getting killed. It's okay. Ooh, he's keeping all the robot look. He still got powers too. Sounds like saying long division with an accent. Wow, they're doing a good job bringing old school effects, like making them look like they used to. Makes me think of Bewitched. Wouldn't it be gangsta if the whole show was just this? I wonder if it's a major day in Marvel Comics history. There's actually an episode of My Name is Earl that's a lot like this, where he's in a coma for a little bit. Ah, secret identities. I wonder what that said right there. I guess I'll look. All this little girl needs is a color television. Great. Starting the timer at 3:39. With butterflies. Can't quite tell what's on the TV. Wedview appliances. Cool. Starting the timer at 3:39 and 3, 2, 1, go. Oh. A lot of these old school actors grew up obsessed with a lot of the not old school actors. A lot of actors grew up obsessed with the old school style of television and movies because you develop a love for it. That's why you get into it. So this must be a lot of fun to play this out. There's no way that's the when Endgame premiered or anything like that on the calendar. Nah, I think it's it. No, man, no. Maybe Infinity War? Because that obviously be the stand in for the death day of Vision. It could also be a day one of the House of M books dropped. In something like this, it's going to be important to listen to every background detail like music and stuff that we're not really supposed to listen to. Starting the timer at 5:49. In 3, 2, 1, go. I don't think they said anything. So we're already leaning into this stuff. Mr. Hart. Got it. Cool. Doesn't matter how good he is at his job, it's how much you can schmooze the boss. If only that weren't true. Just watches her fall. Yeah, so this world very much struggles on the small details. In a positive way. I'm not saying anything about the show. And Vision's a little too smart for it. I don't think I've ever actually seen a chimney like that. I'd love if it was a Hammer Industries toaster. Kaboom! Ah. Oh, there is a logo there. The voice she's doing reminds me of the mom from Everybody Loves Raymond. I'm Wow. So, Kovian. The worst part is you've got to do this every time now. Superpowers? This movie, the show's gonna have a lot of moments like this, isn't it? Yeah. Wait. Set your own jellies. Close the door, Wanda. So they've adjusted her powers slightly, I guess, to be a little more comic accurate for this purpose. This guy's just sitting here like, what did I get myself into? Oh. Bah, bah, bah. Didn't expect to be using that on him, did you? Why not just say a friend of ours? Is there? I mean, it's a little weird so far, but Chaos doesn't really cover anything that's happened that you've seen. That threw her. Sokovia? I would assume you'd say. Well, she's from there, so maybe she moved to America first in the story. Well, Jesus. Joking? Can't ask too many questions, otherwise, the world will put a stop to it. She's choking him? I thought it was like a sitcom moment where it's like, and someone would have to do the Heimlich. That is her. I guess that works. Yeah. Yeah. If you ever save your boss's life, I think it's at least considered for a raise. I like that it was a jump cut. How they would have used to do it. Used to have done it. I think we still got like a full 10 minutes. 7. Wait. Color. We're jumping straight in to the whatever's going on. Is Wanda like in a research facility or something? A real intro? Interlocking panels. Oh, the cells of a TV. Oh, this is cool. No, I strongly suspect that WandaVision is gonna end up being the most important show in the MCU. in terms of how it affects the rest of the lore. And of course, it's all mainly red. All this is cool. One of my favorite, and this was mainly used in the 80s and 90s, motifs for an intro is seeing something be made. And usually it's like something actually getting made, like candy or something, but this works too. And these are just more end credits, I think. We're gonna watch these. Those are cool. I don't think on rewatching the show I would ever watch anything but the scenes that had to do with whatever's going on, which I'm sure we'll find out more on as time goes on. But I just love how well made this is as far as being true to old shows like God, I Love Lucy, for instance. I wonder what their primary inspiration was, if they had one. I will say though, I wish there was a little bit more Three Stooges in there, since a character like Vision, kind of works for that. It's just I will say that the friend was probably the least interesting character, which if she's I could just be being stupid. If she is meant to be someone from the MCU and I'm just not recognizing her, I'm sorry. I'm looking up WandaVision now. She's Darcy from Thor. Like, to the point that I don't remember that character from Thor. Was she the extra nerdy one who wasn't Jane Foster? I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've seen the first Thor. And what about the guy? Doopity. And Mr. Hart, at least unless if I don't see it, has had no role into the MCU up to this point. So they're not doing that where everyone's a character we've seen before. And if not the only one who is a minor character. Old MacDonald had a farm. Cool. Well, if you liked this reaction, stick on over to the next one. It should be up shortly after this one. Like, comment, and subscribe if it suits your fancy. I'll do a little dance for it. I guess if you made it to the end of the video here, what are your 3 favorite MCU movies? And if you could have a superpower from the MCU, which one would it be? And with that, I guess I'm gonna leave y'all. Have a brilliant day.